Welcome to Inspiring Tales. Today, we invite you to listen to a profound ancient story. It is a story about the mysteries of life and luck. Learning English through beautiful stories is an amazing journey for your mind. Relax, listen closely to the words, and let the gentle wisdom guide your thoughts. Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village nestled in a beautiful green valley, there lived a very old and incredibly wise farmer. He lived a simple life with his young, hard-working son. They did not have much money, but they possessed a deep sense of inner peace. The old farmer was famous in the village for one specific reason. He owned a truly magnificent, strong, and exceptionally beautiful white horse. People from all over the valley would travel just to see this amazing animal. It was a proud creature, full of life and boundless energy. Many rich men came to the farmer and offered him vast amounts of gold to buy the horse. But the farmer always refused their offers. He would gently say, "This horse is not just an animal to me, it is a friend. How can a man sell his true friend?" The villagers thought the old man was incredibly foolish. They believed he was missing a huge opportunity to become a very wealthy and powerful person. But the farmer did not care about the opinions of others. He continued his quiet, peaceful life, taking excellent care of his beloved horse every day. Then, one beautiful summer morning, everything changed. When the farmer went to the stable to feed his horse, he found that the wooden door was broken. The stable was completely empty. His magnificent, priceless white horse was gone. It had run away into the deep, mysterious forest during the dark night. Word quickly spread throughout the small village. The neighbors rushed to the farmer's house, eager to see what had happened to the famous animal. When they saw the empty stable, they began to loudly complain and gossip. They felt extremely sorry for the old, poor farmer and his terrible situation. "You foolish old man," the villagers said with pity. "We warned you to sell the horse. Now it is gone, and you have absolutely nothing left." "This is a terrible curse," they continued complaining. "What a tragedy for your family. This is the worst possible bad luck that could ever happen." The old farmer stood quietly, listening to their dramatic complaints. He did not cry, and he did not show any signs of anger or deep sadness. He simply looked at his neighbors, smiled calmly, and spoke in a very quiet, steady voice. "Do not speak so quickly," he told the crowd. "Say only that the horse is not in the stable," he advised them. "Whether this is good luck or bad luck, no one truly knows yet. Only God knows the whole story. The rest is just a small fragment of the truth. Who knows what will happen next? Maybe it is bad." He paused for a moment, letting the silence settle, and then gently added a single, powerful word that confused everyone. He simply said, "Maybe." The villagers laughed at him. They thought his old age had finally made him completely crazy. How could losing a priceless horse not be bad luck? Weeks passed. The seasons slowly began to change. The village slowly forgot about the foolish old farmer and his lost, wandering white horse. Then, one crisp autumn afternoon, a loud noise echoed through the valley. The ground began to shake with the sound of many heavy running hooves. The villagers ran out of their homes in absolute shock. Coming down the dusty mountain path was the farmer's beautiful, strong, white horse, running freely. But the horse was not alone. It had brought 3 magnificent wild horses back with it from the deep mountains. They were stunning and powerful. The horse had naturally returned to its safe home, and the wild horses had followed it straight into the farmer's open wooden stable. The villagers could not believe their own eyes. The poor farmer was suddenly the richest man in the entire village, owning 4 beautiful, strong horses. The neighbors quickly gathered at his house once again. This time they were smiling. This time they were smiling, clapping and celebrating the old man's incredible change of fortune. "You were absolutely right, old man," they cheered loudly. "Losing your horse was not a curse at all. It was actually the greatest good luck." The old farmer looked at the 4 horses calmly. He did not jump with joy, nor did he celebrate his sudden wealth with the noisy crowd. Once again, he simply smiled his gentle smile and looked at his neighbors. "You are judging the situation too quickly again," he told them softly. "Say only that the horse has returned with 3 others," he instructed. "Whether this is a blessing or a curse, we simply do not know. Life is a very long journey. You cannot judge a whole book by reading only one single page. It might be a wonderful blessing." Then, just like before, he finished his thought with that same quiet, mysterious word. He looked at the excited crowd and whispered, "Maybe." The villagers rolled their eyes and walked away. They thought the old man was ungrateful and completely blind to his own amazing good luck. The farmer's young son immediately began the difficult work of training the 3 new wild horses. He wanted them to help with the heavy farm work. Wild horses are extremely strong and very dangerous. They are not used to wearing saddles or following the strict commands of a human being. One morning, while trying to ride the largest and most aggressive wild horse, the son completely lost his balance and fell violently to the hard ground. A terrible cracking sound echoed across the farm. The young man cried out in terrible pain. His right leg was badly broken in several places. The village doctor arrived quickly to examine the injury. He bandaged the leg tightly and strictly ordered the young man to stay in bed for months. Once again, the neighbors gathered at the farmer's house. This time they were crying and wiping tears from their faces, feeling immense pity for the family. "Oh, you poor, foolish man," they wept. "You were completely right. Those wild horses were not good luck at all. They were a terrible, dark curse. Now your only son is severely injured. He cannot work in the fields, and your harvest will surely fail. This is the worst bad luck imaginable." The old farmer sat by his son's bed, holding his hand. He looked at the crying neighbors with the same calm, unbothered expression on his face. "You people are obsessed with constantly judging every single event," he sighed gently. "Say only that my son has fallen and broken his right leg. Do not add your own dramatic conclusions. Whether this injury is good luck or bad luck is a complete mystery to us all right now. The universe works in deeply mysterious ways. Perhaps this broken leg will save his life. Perhaps it will destroy us. Nobody truly knows." The farmer smiled softly at his resting son, then turned back to the confused villagers and delivered his famous, simple word once more. Maybe. A few weeks later, a terrible war suddenly broke out in the country. The king's powerful army marched directly into the quiet, peaceful little village. The military commanders strictly ordered every healthy young man to leave their families immediately and join the dangerous war to fight for the wealthy king. It was a very brutal and bloody war. Everyone in the village knew that most of the young men who left would never ever return home. The soldiers went from house to house, forcibly taking all the strong sons away. The entire village was filled with the terrible sounds of mothers crying. But when the soldiers arrived at the old farmer's house, they saw his son lying in bed, completely unable to walk with his severely broken leg. The military commander quickly realized the injured boy was completely useless for fighting. Without saying a word, the soldiers simply turned around and left him behind. The old farmer's son was the only young man in the entire village who was not forced to march away into the deadly, terrifying war. The neighbors realized the profound truth of the old man's wisdom. Because of the terrible broken leg, the young man's precious life had actually been saved. Life is never as simple as we think. When bad things happen, they might be preparing us for something wonderful. We must learn to trust the journey. Do not rush to label every moment as good or bad. Stay completely peaceful, keep moving forward steadily, and always remember the wise old farmer's lesson. Thank you for practicing your English with inspiring tales today. Please subscribe to our channel, share this video, and always keep an open mind.